Good morning, guys. It's gonna be an early night. Storm's coming. Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, Jules. Ruh-roh. Have a good day. I know, big bad scary camera, huh? I got a vine growing in my gutter. No worries, all of this is coming down. This wall is going to be replaced and these windows are going to be turned in reverse so they open out. And this building is going to be torn down this fall. Good morning, Lucy. So humid here, guys. You hungry? Okay, hang on. Come here, Lucy. Be a good girl. Goodness. Heard you. Alright, there's Debbie, and you see the path it's going to take. It looks like, let's see, what time is it? It's 7:26. I just had breakfast. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go outside and clear out one of the swales. And as you saw, I fed the chickens and everything. This is not going to hit me until later. And I will put the chickens up. And the cat, if I can capture her, I will put her out there in the apartment. I think she should be fine. I'm not going to let her in the house because of the dog. I could put her in the breezeway. I'll just go over and get that crate over at my sister's. But she's semi-feral, so I don't know how she'll take to that. So we'll just worry about the cat when it's time. Yesterday I cooked a pot roast, or last night rather, I cooked a pot roast, and I got it over here cooling. It cooked all night long. I wish that thing cooked about 20 hours. So I got to put that in the container once it's cooled, and let's put it in the refrigerator. And I just got to do my dishes. I got my percolator, and I've got my coffee just in case the power goes out. Let's see. Oops, what else do I have? I have a puppy named Busy. But when he turns 1 year old, I'll rename him, or turn his name back into Tucker. Isn't that right, Tuck Tuck? See, I know both my names. I do. Depends on if I'm in trouble or not. Alright, well, I got a phone call coming in, so I'll be right back. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make bacon. I cook it in my air fryer, my Ninja air fryer, which I absolutely love. And that way it's food that's cooked, and it's a lot of protein, feeds my muscles in case I'm having to do hard manual labor or fleeing or whatever. So I'm going to do this, and while it's cooking, I'm going to wash my dishes. Then I'm going to play with the dog for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go outside and dig out one of the swales that got clogged up by the chickens. So let's do this real quick. Alright, so what I have is I have some bacon, and I'm just going to cut it in half. I'm just going to cut it in half and cook the whole thing. This is 2 pounds. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so this is the best way I've found to do bacon, so I can do other things. And I just put some tin foil on it. For those that are anti-tin foil, use parchment paper. I made the mistake of putting this in and forgot to cover my bacon, and it just trashed the inside of my air fryer. But let me go do this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wash my dishes. I know you guys see me do it several times, but I'm going to do it again because there's people out there that enjoy it. So Why not? Alright, I'm sorry about the lighting. It's all I've got, especially in this climate. Alright, this is the best lighting I can get. I've got every light in the house on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. That's my air conditioner. I'm trying to cool the house down in case we lose power. I don't think anything's going to happen today. I think it's all going to be tomorrow, so I'm just going to get some Spam sliced up and fried. Then I'm going to store it and then keep it in the refrigerator. And if I have to leave, at least I have food that's already prepared and all I have to do is just eat it. So I really need to invest in a Spam cutter because I eat Spam for breakfast every morning. I have a gremlin trying to get to the Spam right here. I don't know if you can see him. Tony is taking care of his mother, and I don't think he's going to be in this video. They're going to go to higher ground. They're closer to the shore than I am. I do have a river next to me. It could flood, but you know. All right, that'll work. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm sorry about the lighting. Let's see if I can't get the, my hair's a mess, so forgive me, I don't care. I have bigger things to worry about. It is now 8 o'clock in the morning. I've gotten the pot roast done. I've gotten, oh, I got to check on the bacon. I got another pound and a half of bacon to cook, so I'm going to do that real quick. I got the dishes done. The dog's not eating this morning. I think he probably senses the excitement that's going on, and the noise you hear in the background, that's the dehumidifier. I'm trying to cool the house down in case we lose fire. It's not good. I mean, in case we lose power, it's not, I mean, I'm not living in an oven. So it's so humid down here. What else do I have to do? I'm going to pack my suitcase just with about 4 days worth of clothes. I need to take my vitamins, get that going. The only medication I take is for my cholesterol. Let's see. I've got cash on hand. I'm preparing my food, which I've got bacon, Spam, and pot roast. So that's right there, protein. Protein, 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 that's what you need. Because if you're going to be moving trees or limbs or whatever, or something else happens, you've got to have that food feeding, you got to have that energy feeding your muscles. So I've got water. I'm getting the first aid kit. It's already packed. I just got to get it. I'm thinking about hooking up the A-liner to the truck But I don't have to do that today. I probably should in between the rain bands, if any hit today, which I doubt. Sorry, I'm cooking Spam. And just my toothbrush and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower so I can at least be clean in case we lose power. I probably will bathe the dog as well. Let's see. Get my pillows and a blanket or something packed for the A-liner. I'm not going to open up the A-liner to put anything in there, so I've got a big I need to go to Walmart and get a big tote, and I've got to get some 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot to catch rainwater so I can flush the toilets because I'm on well water, and if I don't have power, I can't, you know, the toilet won't refill, so I have to have rainwater. I can't worry about my garden. It is what it is. They're calling for 12 inches of rain, if not more, because this thing is supposedly going to stall over me. And it's not full moon. We're not going to have any king tides, which is good. But I'm probably about 5 miles from the beach. Maybe 6. So I got my clothes cleaned. What I'm going to do now is just continue to cook bacon and the Spam, get everything, you know, put in the refrigerator. I got to fill up, that's the dog playing with his toy. I got to get my gallon, stop, Dizzy, stop. I got to fill up some 1-gallon jugs of water, freeze it so that it keeps my icebox cold. If I think of anything else, I'll turn the camera back on. Now what I'm thinking about doing is just, in case I lose power, I think what I'm going to do is just upload little bits of video along and along and along on YouTube, because if I film it all at one time, the storm will be past and it'll be looking in, you know, behind me. So that's what I think I'll do. I think that makes sense. And I'm going to try to clean up the house a little bit so if something does happen, I'm not dealing with a bigger mess than I started with. I'm really worried about my books, so I got to move them somewhere. I've got a tote outside, but it doesn't have a lid, but at least if the water rises, my books will be safe. So let me go get that done, and I'll turn the camera back on when I'm doing something interesting. So see you in a minute. Alright, the lighting is going to be kind of harsh for this video. This isn't some kind of grand production or anything. What I need to do is get a plastic container and put Busy's food and medication and things like that. I need to get that ready. I should have already had it packed knowing that this stuff happens, but it's not as exciting. Alright, I got this at Dollar General several years ago. It is not waterproof, but it serves my purpose. Nothing that's going in here is going to get wet, I don't think. But anyway, alright, I have his dog food. This is not all of it. I'm not trying to make it look neat and pretty, but I am trying to get it in here somewhat decently. I don't know how long, I mean, anything can happen. We don't know how long this thing's going to stand around. I've got his pig ears, I've got his dog treats, I've got his CBD. I'm very, very fortunate that I've got his CBD. I'm very fortunate that he is not afraid of thunder and lightning. My 15-year-old Schnauzer is, but he lives with Tony now. So, alright, I've got some Benadryl to calm the dog. I've also got some more CBD in the event. And I've got all his medications. I'm going to put those in a Ziploc. Alright, let's put all this medicine in Ziploc. Alright, that in here. That in here. Okay. His medication and his food are put up. All I have to do is put it in the truck and we're good to go. Alright, spam check, spam check. Nah, it's not even ready. It's getting close. If your meat sticks to the bottom of the pan, it's not ready. It's not ready. Look at this. Look at that. Who is that? Is that Busy? You trying to get some spam, kid? It's too salty for you. Get out.
The morning and then throughout the day, topping out around 90% by the time we move into the overnight hours. So here's the next 7 days.
Days what happens is we're having bad days. We've all been around guys who try to integrate into.
All right, we're in my bedroom. It's not much. It's been like this for about 4 years now. Just some curtains that I got from somebody. I still haven't even painted my room. The tape is up because I swear I want to put floating shelves. And yeah, so that's it. No furniture outside of my bed, but this is where I'm going to be packing my suitcase. And I really pretty much just wear the same clothes over and over again. I'm just that type of gal who doesn't need clothes. I pretty much keep it packed. I got some pajamas in here, a little underslip, you know, corset. What do you call these things? Not corsets. What are these things called? I don't know. I bet you these are expired. All right, so I'm just going to pack these clothes real quick. I mean, I pretty much just wear the same 3 outfits all the time. So this goes with this. There we go. I got pajamas. I really like the shirt and I got paint all over it, but I don't care. Really, the only time you ever see me wear anything different is during the winter. I may put on a pair of long pants. Okay, that's it. All right, pajamas. And socks. All right, I got 3 pairs of socks. And the rest of this I just need to hang up. I had to put the dog outside. He's like a pilot fish. Everywhere I go, he's right there at my feet. And I've got too much running around to do for him to be, and he's rude. He'll walk in between my feet. So what they're saying is this is really not going to be much of a wind event as much as rain. We could get anywhere from 12 to 14 inches of rain. I dug swales in the backyard about 4 years ago, and one of them I tried to use an excavator to move a shed, which was an epic fail, and one day I guess I will upload that video. How embarrassing. But at any rate, the tracks of this excavator smashed the swale, so I got to go out there and hand dig it out. Now my house sits, I think it's 18 inches off the ground. Then I have the other 8 inches on top of the 2 by 8s that are underneath the house. So they haven't cleared out the back ditch, so we'll see. They may come by today and do it. I don't know, but as long as I got that swale, that back ditch is far enough back to where I've only seen rain get up to the chain link fence in the backyard. And that was Hurricane Matthew. So anyway, let me get these clothes finished. What else do I need? I don't need a coat or anything because it doesn't get cold. I am going to pack an extra pair of shoes. That was the dog. And my boots. My galoshes. And I'm going to just put things up. Alright, I'm back. I had to put some stuff up, but getting shoes. Alright, I got my shoes. Extra pair of shoes. If my feet are going to get wet, I have to keep them dry somehow. And all I got to do is put my toothpaste and deodorant in here, and I'm ready to go. Alright, this is my front bedroom. It used to have furniture in here, and a couple of weeks ago my dad came and got the bed and the dresser and the nightstand, and that's why it looks as bad as it does, because we emptied the drawers. These are my books back here. I've got some on the dining room table. I'm in the middle of building bookshelves, and I need to get these books off the ground in the event that it does flood. So let's get to it. They're not all going to fit, but even if I have to stack them, let me let you in. Even if I have to stack them and just pile them up, I think I have another tote. Even if I have to stack these, I have another tote in here that, I have another tote out in the apartment that doesn't have a lid. I'm having a lid issue with my totes. One blew off while I was driving because my dad didn't snap it back on, and the other one, I have no idea what happened to it. So let me get these books. Let me get these books in here. I keep my state constitution and the United States Constitution. So if you run into trouble, you know your law. I'm going to put this up here. And if you're wondering about my foot, it's still broken. But I'm on so much steroids right now, I think I could probably solve every physics problem known to man. Alright, that is about it. So I'm going to pull these out, scoot this underneath this table, and just fill it the rest of the way up. All I got left to do on the shelving is I cut it in half, the big shelf in half. I got to build the two sides where it cut in half and paint it, and put some crown molding, make it look like a built-in, and then paint it. but I didn't have time. Oh, all right. Wait. All right. Hey. I'm running out of room. I need to get that TV off the floor too. Boy, boy. Oh man. There we go. All right. All right. Oh. All right, letting you in on the action. I only got a few more books to put up. I gotta go check on that spam. Just trying to get a flat. I need to do is just kind of let that be a dam, if you will, to keep it from sliding down. Guess I could work. I'm trying to get them to lay flat. All right, there we go. There we go. Woo, I may just make it. Just may make it. And what I'll do is I'll throw a drop cloth over this table and keep this off the wall. Just pull it off the wall, and that way, that's what I'll do. I'll put a drop cloth up here. I think I've got, there's some right here. I'll just put this on here. I always keep drop cloths in my rooms in case it rains and my roof leaks. I got a brand new roof put on, but they didn't put the eave strip or the edging that goes around the edge, so the wind can just go right underneath it and blow it off. And of course the seam is facing where the prevailing winds are going to be coming. So, oh, this goes in my truck. So, there you have it. I think I'm going to pull this off. The dog's quiet, so I need to go check on him. He doesn't know how to entertain himself yet, so he leans pretty heavily on me for entertainment, and I just don't have the time right now, and so I feel bad. This is going to... All right. My books are safe. So let me put this plastic in here. I need to load you know what, and let's get this covered. Oh. All right, let me get this covered up. I get these drop cloths in the paint department. I got these at Home Depot, so I need to go check on my spam. I'll be right back. Okay, my spam's hanging in there. I'm just going to cover all of this because it's too much to try to figure out. I don't care about this. I was just being silly. I was trying my hand at floral arrangement. It's not in my DNA. I ain't girly like that. I don't care about the television. I hate television. I don't watch television. But the 4K, I do watch. I mean, my 4K television, I have ocean scenes, like the coral reef. And I downloaded it off of uscenes.com. Could just get it to where I could reach it. Uh-oh, I broke the leg on this table. I can't grab it. I gotta check on the bacon. All right. If I could just get it to go behind and drop down so I can grab it from underneath, that would be oodles of help. Another fell. Jeez Louise, it's sticking to me. If I could just get it to where I can grab it. I don't know why I can't get it down far enough. What is the problem? What is the problem? Keeps sticking to me. I could just grab a side of it and pull it down. I cannot get it low enough. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. There, that should be low enough. There we go. I'm just trying to build a tent, if you will. That's all I'm trying to do, is just build a tent. There we go. There we go. It's just in case the roof leaks. I'm not worried about the rugs. The floors have got to be redone anyway. Okay. Just need to get it over on this side. I'm trying to be careful not to get holes in it. that is done. I'm not worried about all this other stuff. Let me go. Okay. That is done. I have gotten, I'm sorry, I didn't get all that in there. All I'm trying to do is just like build a tent around all of this. It's not covered right here on the corner. Okay. And just, okay. What is that? Tissue paper. I don't have it on anything. There. All right. Gotta go load this up. And I'm done. Oh.
Alright, I've got to get this loaded.
This is just to travel with my state laws differ. All state laws would travel with your weapon or different. So just know your law. Okay, this is ready. Alright, so what I gotta do now is get my battery charger and charge all of my batteries. And oh, where is my charger? Here it is. Alright, and the pegs fell out. Let me fix that. And you know, somebody reached in here, knocked that peg out, and didn't even bother to put it back in, because I know people. Alright, where is my other battery? Oh, it's over next door at the rental. I need to go get that. Let me go get that real quick. It's on my skill saw next door. Mother trucker! Who did that? I'm really getting this close to not letting anybody borrow my tools anymore. Let me go get my skill saw from next door. Alright, as back out as I can get. This is my first aid. Got an albuterol, vomit bags. So I'm going to put in my witch hazel isopropyl alcohol, upset tummy. I got some splints in here, alcohol preps, neosporin, thermometers, trash bags. It's very disorganized. I think when my dad came over, he rummaged through this when he cut his hand. So I need to go get my leg splints and my wrist guards and put those in here, and my leg splint. Yeah, my leg, foot, and arm splints, and load those up. Alright, I got the bacon cooked, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag, and just to help with moisture content. I found that food just lasts longer if you put some paper, if you put a paper towel in with it. And not all the bacon is crispy like I like it, but I'm just ready for this little saga to be over with. I like my bacon crunchy. Alright. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and call this good. All the food is cooked. And everything is packed. I got to go to Home Depot, get some buckets, and then I got to go outside and start digging on that swale. Alright, it is, my lens is all fogged up, guys. I'm sorry, but it is so humid out here. But what I got to do, I'm going to put you underneath the carport. I've got to dig all this out real quick. And what this is a swale that goes into the one that runs over down there. I don't know if the camera can pick up the indentation, but this needs to be cleaned out. And it comes, it's the part of the driveway. So let me go get my shovel and I'll put you over here by my truck. And the GoPro batteries are charging right now, so as soon as I can get those charged up, I'll put my GoPro on and take you out. But it's going to start raining. I got to hurry up. Oh, my foot is killing me. My foot is killing me, so I got to get all this around here. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I'm sorry for the lighting, but as you know, it's very dim outside. I'm trying to get some decent light, but it seems like it just keeps getting worse. Oh, here we go. All right, I just got back from Home Depot, and the A-liner doesn't have any insulation in the roof. So you have to buy this stuff right here and attach it to the ceiling of the A-liner, and that helps deflect a lot of the heat and makes it tolerable. And this was about $52. In fact, it was $52, 53 and something. But all it is just a bubble wrap insulation type stuff, and it really does work. I got this idea from Doug over there at DIY Different. That's how it's spelled, is DIY Different. So if you want to check out his channel, I'll put the link down below. But he used it on his metal roof porch, and he lives in Florida, and that helps deflect the heat. And he also, I think he also put it in his cargo trailer. The dog hits the camera, I'm sorry. But anyway, so it really does work. So I got enough to do that if I leave. I don't think it's going to get drastic enough for me to leave. We'll see. All right, I had a new roof put on my house, and they can't find a boot to work on the vent. So when it rains, it leaks down through my vent hood above my stove and onto my stove. So I got a clean new bucket to put on my stove to catch the water. And I've been fighting this since April or May, and I'm not very happy what's going on right now. They've had all this time to do it correctly, and they have yet to come and finish this job. So that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into it because I'll just get upset again. But anyway, I had to take a break from digging that hole, digging the swale out, because my foot is hurting really bad. In case you didn't know, I've got a broken foot. I've got two stress factors. Let's try that again. I have 2 stress fractures in my right foot. One is in the metatarsal, and the other one is in the digit next to the pinky toe. So I've got that to deal with. I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have any help, and so I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave this video here and get it uploaded for today, because there's really not anything else for me to do, and except that I am worried about my trees out there. But I learned from somebody on YouTube, and I wish I could find that video again to give the person credit. But what they do when their trees get too much water, hang on a second, please stop. So what this man did on his YouTube channel is he took a pitchfork and he shoved it down under the tree and lifted it to get, some more air or oxygen or whatever it was that he was doing, to keep the water from, or to keep the tree from drowning, basically. So I guess if anything happens tonight, I will pick up the camera and video it. If nothing happens until the morning or whatever, I'll just tell you what, I'll make another video tomorrow, regardless if anything's happening or not. And definitely if I have to boogie. Now my house sits about 18 inches off the ground. I need to go out under the house, not under the house, but I'm going to lift it up out there at the porch and see how much space I actually have underneath my house to where I have to start worrying about flooding. So let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, let's tiptoe out here real quick and see how much. You think as many times I've been under this house, I know how much space I have. So let's just set it down. The dog wants me to play with him so bad, but I'm just not going to do it. I got too many other things to do. I know he doesn't understand. All right, sorry, the camera's going to fog up. It is so humid. All right. Hang on, let me back you out a little bit. All right, I had to put the dog up. Camera's just gonna be foggy, I'm sorry. All right, I got 18 inches. No, I got 18 and a half inches under the house. If the water gets any higher than that, then I've got about 28, I can't tell. I got about 28 and a half inches before it actually hits the bottom of the house. So, I gotta get hinges on that. Anyway. So that's what I have. I got 18 and a half inches before the rain hits the bottom of the... All right, let me get in the house. I'm burning up. I've got 18 and a half inches before the rain even touches the joist under the house, gets up. And I got 28 inches, 28 and a half inches before the water actually hits the flooring itself. So we're good on that. Because we're supposed to get about anywhere between 14, well, we're supposed to get about 12 to 14 inches of rain. So I need to let this dog out just to get him out from underfoot. I'm kind of stressed because I'm tired and my foot hurts and I got so much more to do. I wish I could take you with me, but I'm just going to finish that swell out there. I have to do with my left foot, I suppose. I'm just not as strong in my left foot as I am in my right. So I'm going to put this camera down and get this video edited and just look for the next one. As soon as something starts happening, I'll let you know. I'll pull the camera out and take you along. So I appreciate you being here. Sorry I look a mess, but you know, it's life. And I will talk to you later.